be a very high intensity game. Captain has won the toss and selected to field first. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform.
Lady.
Welcome everyone. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Good shot for a single. Bullseye. What a throw, flat and fast. Player into the gap, should be able to run two here. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Squeeze a single there, good running. Good shot for a single. Looks like he couldn't judge the pace of the ball. He's lost this one completely. Captain would definitely feel let down by that effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Well placed into the gap, possible too. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. The fitness level of the players today is something else. Wonderful to see them run like that. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for four. Spinner brought into the attack. And the batting power play comes to an end. Good shot for a single. He decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Turned away for a single. That's an excellent throw. Very good running between the wickets. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it.
Whole world's watching, champ.
Squeeze a single there, good running. Oh, he's thrown it wide. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. Spinner brought back from the other end. The fitness level of the players today is something else. Wonderful to see them run like that. Good shot for a single. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Slim pickings at the moment. The batsmen need to up the gear a bit. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. Excellent running between the wickets. Turned away for a single. Directed, as a batsman one should never take on his arm. The fitness level of the players today is something else. Wonderful to see them run like that. Well placed into the gap, possible two. Excellent running between the wickets. Couldn't time that well as you'd have liked. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Lovely bowling and a good leave too. Pace bowler now into the attack. That's the beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Well, that's a massive six, made a cracking sound of the bat. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Four runs, plays into the gap fabulously. Last ball coming up. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest.
Hey, एक सीक्रेट ऐप है जहां लड़कियां तुमसे खुद बात करना चाहती हैं सिर्फ
The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Pace bowler into the attack. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Oh, that's lovely timing. The ball racing to the boundary. The batting team is managing a good run rate, that's for sure. Good shot for a single. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Now how close is that one? The umpire thinks otherwise. And he decides not to take the review. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line of the ball. Turned away for a single. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. That was a moral victory for the bowler. That's the beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Tell you what, the previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Straight through the batsman, magnificent bowling. And there comes the famous salute. Wonderful to watch. That was a fantastic piece of bowling. That looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Oh, that's worth a shot. Gone. That's terrific bowling. Batsman doesn't look confident with that one, and he decides not to take the review. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The bowler is fired up, looks good to get another scalp. Oh, huge appeal. And the deadly finger goes up. Goes upstairs. Batsman in the spot of bother there.
We're checking for a no ball. Fair delivery. No problem. Reaching outside. Impact outside. I'm afraid you need to overturn your decision. You'll be on screen now.
Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Stumped brilliantly by the keeper. The umpire raises the finger. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. deposited out of the park for a 6. That's a clean strike. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Shot, that's an excellent cricket shot. Good stop, save a certain boundary. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Very well struck, nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Glorious, absolutely glorious. Good effort by the fielder. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Oh, beats the edge and the batsman's played all around that one. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. High on the bat and it's a good wicket for the bowler. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. Good shot for a single. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. That's in the air. Well, that's our poor shot from the batsman. Must be kicking himself. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a 6. Shot, that's an excellent cricket shot. Good fielding, saving crucial runs for his team. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Picked and deposited out of the park for a 6. That's a clean strike. This has been an impressive performance. They got just about everything right today. A well-deserved win.